There's going to come a day when someone's going to wonder why I recorded my voice to all these cassette tapes. Was it to preserve my memory? Was it to mark my legacy into a form that would easily return to the past? No, it's something much more personal. My mother gave me this tape recorder when I was 15. She knew how interested I was in sound, and music, and any type of audio manipulation. It was the last gift I ever got from her. Looking back, I truly wish I could have done more with her. With both her and Elizabeth. I'll never forget the day I got the news that both of them perished in that car crash. I felt lost, confused. Half of my family had been taken away in one fell swoop, and I could do nothing to stop it. It hurt me quite greatly. And for the next 10 years of my life, I spent without them. I spent it just with me, Henry, and Dad. And I'll tell you right now, those were the most miserable years of my life. Because, by the looks of it, they wanted nothing to do with me. All that Dad was interested in, it was bringing the company forward to a new age. He believed that dedicating himself to his craft would be a way to honor Mother. He was horribly misguided in that direction. And Henry was just the general goody two-shoes. Everyone believed he was going to be the rightful successor to the company, as he should be. Trusting me with Fazbear Entertainment would be catastrophic, to say the least. Of course, they obviously didn't want anything to do to me based on the actions they undertook. Father, after losing Mother and Elizabeth, he hit the bottle quite hard. He hit me. He'd call me names. Well, actually, no. I don't think he actually laid a hand on Henry once. He idolized him as some kind of poster child. Always told me, why can't I be like Henry Bitterman? Why can't I, William Bitterman, be a better man? I just don't get it. Why was he so obsessed with the premise of a righteous child, the premise of honesty and clarity? He was obsessed with creating this perfect empire, this perfect company. Nothing in this world is perfect. Humanity itself is inherently flawed. Within each human there is hubris, there is ego, lies, pesticide. Wait, no, that's... I meant to say heresy. Where the hell did pesticide come from? Oh yeah, that's right. That's because I need to get the pesticides for the lawn. I should cut this audio, but I'm too lazy. So I'll just leave this in and continue going on. Father's devotion to perfection, it drove him mad. And that's the difference between me, him, and Henry. Henry and Dad were looking to be perfect, to abolish the darkness, the weakness in life, and to leave just a perfect foundation. I told them that's not how things work. Things must have a flaw in them in order to function. There is no way you can create a thriving empire without having some point that would be its crutch, which you can grow from. Only through loss can you learn to truly rise, after all. I have tried to teach them this lesson several times, and will they listen to me? No. No, they won't. They will cast me to the side. Sometimes Father doing so in more violent ways than others, but it's not worth dwelling on it now. There's not much that I can do about it. Well, the past is already set in stone, but the future, no, that's not set in stone. And this future's going to be interesting, considering I'm recording this 4 days after Father's funeral. It's weird, and kind of interesting. I'm interested that he lasted this long. I honestly thought he wouldn't last this long after losing both Mother and Elizabeth. But I knew it would come to this eventually. He took Grandpa's old hunting rifle and blew his brains out. Some people would call it sad, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really feel sorry for him based on what he did to me. But some people might. Henry was grieving him considerably. I found that to be amusing. Of course, he mourned the man who groomed him into a worthy heir, and he wouldn't even break a sweat looking at the woman that raised him, lying in the grave. It's such hypocrisy from this family. It appalls me. Me and Henry had a fight at the funeral. Well, not really a fight, more of a disagreement on how things were going to go forward. Because I told him that he needed to acknowledge the mistakes that Father had set down. That only by acknowledging mistakes and learning from them could he really bring the company to a new level. But no, he simply said that he was just going to hide everything Father had done wrong and just move forward as if nothing had ever happened. And that is legitimately the worst business strategy. He is literally setting himself up to fail, and I plan to profit on that. Henry has another thing coming, because I'm not going to sit idly by and let him continue to ruin my life by taking Father's greed and abusing it. I'm giving myself 5 months to accomplish what I want. If I don't by then, so be it. I'll let him continue doing whatever the hell he's doing at the time, and I will abandon the Bitterman name. I will run for the hills, probably go get a job working as a sound technician like I always wanted to. Probably change my last name as well. No longer would I be William Bitterman. I'd probably take Mother's last name, Afton. I'd be William Afton. It's a nice way to honor her, considering she's the one that I always aspire to be like. Michaela Afton. I miss you, Mom. I miss you and Elizabeth so much. And don't worry. I'm gonna make this all right. Just you wait.